and welcome everybody. My name is Chun. No, isn't it? It's Glen. I've just ditched the Chun. I forget what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. But today's commentary, well, this gameplay went quite. This is over 3 games, by the way, 3 games in one. And it's me trying to do the challenge, I think, with a Type 90. I think it's the Type 95. I can't remember. I think the Type 90. It's either Type 99 or Type 95. I can't remember its name now. That's bad news. But anyway, this was a trio of stinky hosts. But today I have borrowed a title from Hutch, So You're, and then put a title in it. And the one I'm doing here is one quite close to me. It's one that affected me for about a year of my life. I thought I'd kicked the habit completely about 2.5 years ago, but it came back quite strong. And the topic is, so you're suffering from anxiety problems. And this one is a son of a bitch to overcome, because it really is a pain in the ass. So about 2.5 years ago, I was suffering from agoraphobia, which is basically like suffering severe anxiety every time you go outside your house, pretty much, or at least that's what it was like for me. What would happen is I'd get feelings like I had diarrhea. I'd feel ill. I'd feel like I was going to faint. My stomach, and sometimes even my chest would feel like it was in pain. That was very rare that type of problem. But the thing is, I overcame it. But last night I went out. I was going to go out with my friends, my housemates, well, I'd had a few pre-drinks, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But when I got in line to go to the nightclub, for some reason I just felt panicky, and I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue why. But I basically had to come home. But I didn't want to basically stay in that situation and get worse. But the thing is, though, I do know ways to overcome it. And the thing is, I was semi-drunk. I wasn't completely drunk. I was semi-drunk, and I didn't feel like I was up to dealing with, I didn't feel up to dealing with anxiety problems semi-drunk. So I just decided to remove myself from the situation. And actually, I'm watching this game now live, and I'm thinking, when is this thing gonna get cut off by the host? Because it's called a trio of stinky hosts, this gameplay. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure this is the time when I had a host, just a host migration all the time, but I'm not sure now. I'm not entirely sure. It seems like it's happening. Yeah, there you go. There it is. That happened 3 times. But anyway, so anxiety. Well, before I got sidetracked by my own video. Yes, so anxiety. I do know ways to deal with this. Now, there are many ways to deal with this. You know, there's not one way that works for one person that will work necessarily for somebody else. But there is basic advice that you can do that sort of tricks your brain. And the thing that I was always taught was, I guess, calm yourself down. It sounds stupid, but because the problem with anxiety is, the reason why you suffer from anxiety is because your brain is focusing on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different things. It's looking at one thing, fret, other thing, fret there, fret there, fret there, fret there. Any one of these things could kill me. Any one of these things is going to be the one that ends my life. That's what your brain's doing. It's just going insane, thinking of all these frets coming from here, there, everywhere. That's what your brain's doing. It is going 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's talking really fast. It's going really fast. Then you start breathing very fast, and then you start hyperventilating, and then it all gets too much, and then panic attack, and then faint on the floor, and then you've got a sore head the next day. So what you have to do is sort yourself out, and there are ways you can do this. The way I was always taught was breathe very slowly, slow breaths, counting 1, 2, 3 in your head, breathing in all the while, and then breathe out 4, 5, and 6, and breathe in time to that, and that sort of slows your head down, and it makes you realise that. And you focus on the breathing, because all anxiety is in the head, basically, and that's kind of the issue with anxiety. It's why anxiety is such a tough one to crack, because it's all in your head, even though there's nothing really wrong with you, even though you're not under threat. Your brain's telling you you're under threat. So basically, slow breathing is one way to do it. Some people like to listen to music, and I know that works as well, because I do that. But then another way you can do this, and something that really helps me, is singing myself. Like, because what you need to do is you need to create a distraction for your brain in your head. Yeah, so one of the things I like to do is sing to myself. And what you have to do with this is you have to kind of pick a song that it means one of two things. That is one of two things. It's either got to be happy, so that it cheers you up and makes you feel more up to facing your problems, or it's got to be a song that the words you don't quite know, and you'd have to think about the words as you sing along. And you don't have to sing along very loudly at all, of course you don't. Or you can just sing along in your head, it really doesn't matter. But, and this is gonna sound very childish for a 21-year-old, and I do not give a shit right now because I'm giving good advice. One of my favourite songs to sing to myself is a classic one from The Lion King. It's Hakuna Matata, and I've gone literally insane with this song recently. Don't know why, but it's recently one that's stuck in my head, and has been one that I've been singing a lot. But and I thought, and I put a comment up on Facebook the other day, and I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I should make a video where I sing along to this song, you know? It might be quite a good idea, because this is kind of what I do to get over anxiety, and I'm going to move the mic a little bit closer to me here. Now this is not going to be a good rendition of the song at all. I am not a very good singer anymore. Apparently I used to be, but I'm not anymore. So, Hakuna Matata is a good song, it cheers you up, and that's the point of it. And so... Well, here we go. I'm going to sing to you now Hakuna Matata, and this is the way that I deal with anxiety in my head whenever it strikes. So here we go. Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, it ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy, Hakuna Matata. Oh, when he was a young warthog. Oh, when I was a young warthog. Gotta do the other voice. He climbed the savannah after every meal, and he's a sensitive soul, though I seem thick-skinned, and it hurt. My friends never stood down a wind, and all the shame, he was ashamed, you're changing my name, oh what's in a name, and I got downhearted, can't you feel, pumper, not in front of the kids, Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase, Hakuna Matata, it ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Then they do the walking on the log scene with all the nice music, and then it goes... It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Ha 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 ha. Matata. Hakuna Matata. Matata. Ha ha ha. You know. So that's Hakuna Matata. That's what I do in my head. I'm pretty sure I can say... Saddle again. I'm back. That's a text message on my phone. And haven't I got the best ringtone in the world? Isn't it? It's amazing. It is amazing. I love Aerosmith. Anyway, thank you for listening to today's commentary. You've heard me sing Hakuna Matata. It happened, and it happened here on YouTube. So maybe I'm going to be the new Justin Bieber, or perhaps I won't, because I'd have to shoot myself. Anyway, thank you for watching. There you go. That's the host leaving 3 times in a bloody row. It's annoying as shit when that happens. Anyway, yeah, like I said, thank you for watching, and goodbye.